Hello and welcome to Su Casa, Su Castillo Live. Today we have, from our studios, we're going to have a live show. So we're going to improvise. Obviously it's live, so anything could happen. But basically what we're going to be talking about is topics that I have got in email. It's been coming to me as an email, but we're going to present it to you as a topic that I thought it was so interesting that I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what your questions are, and I will be able to answer them for you live. Okay, so the first topic I wanted to cover is why you shouldn't be buying any home improvement items such as flooring, water fixtures, anything that has to do with your home improvement on a property you haven't closed. Because of that, because you haven't closed. I totally understand, and I'm an optimistic. I totally get that you're excited about the property, but the property is not yours until you get the keys and you sign and everything is done. Otherwise, you know, most people only tell you the pretty, and unfortunately, you don't want to be that person. Nobody wants to be that person who they had that bad experience and they keep it to themselves, and they don't want to share that with other people because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to get excited. But you know what? That's what we are made. That's that's being human, and that's being optimistic, and that's what is the pursuit of buying our property. We have to be optimistic. So if you were a pessimistic, you wouldn't even try. So I totally get that portion, but what I'm trying to do is save you money, time. Wait until you get your keys. Wait until you sign the property, and then you can remodel to your heart content. The second topic I wanted to talk about is why you shouldn't be remodeling a property that don't belong to you, your rental. Unless most renters, what they do is they contact their landlord and tell them that they want changes in their house or condo, whatever you're renting, and they want some reimbursement, or they want them to be changed to the cost of the owner. But unfortunately, most owners will not do this. Most owners will not change anything that's not broken for cosmetic purposes. And I totally get you. If you want to live well, you could do those changes, but do not expect to be compensated for adding new fixtures or adding doors or hinges or anything that costs more money than what you already move into, because most of the time you will not be compensated for that. And a lot of people, you know, I understand the logic. You figure, hey, I went to buy new doorknobs, new doors, and I'm gonna deduct it from your rent because I already paid. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you're running yourself into problems. You don't want to do that. Just inform them if you want for them to know, the landlord or the managing company, but do not go ahead and deduct anything that you have spent, because then you're jeopardizing with your renting situation. The other topic I wanted to cover is that you shouldn't tell, you know, it's kind of funny, but I don't think that you should tell anyone that you're buying a property. And the reason is because, you know, so many things could happen. And again, going back to the ugly story and the disappointing story, you don't want to be that person. And most people get so excited, and, you know, they don't understand the dynamics of the real estate industry. And it's not, you're doing everything well, or you think everything's going well, and then you find out that something went wrong, and now you're embarrassed because you told everybody you were buying the house and you're moving in. Totally get you with that excitement portion, but I would say hold it, because you have plenty of time to celebrate once you close on the property. So again, just for bad juju, you know, you already have enough problems trying to get into your property. Especially, you don't know where people are coming from. I mean, I don't want to be all negative and stuff, but you don't need that. Most importantly, for the embarrassment portion of things, you don't want to deal with that. Okay, and so that was something I thought I'd cover, because, you know, I thought it was interesting that most people, you know, they don't tell you this is what happens, but it happens. Okay, and in the next live from Su Casa, Su Castillo, we're going to be covering credit. People who are new to credit, and they're new in their lives and they don't have established credit, how to start off in the right foot. I mean, real practical stuff. The stuff we encounter, the stuff most people don't tell you, okay, until you already have done it. So we'll cover that. And also for people who already have lived long, you know, it's like the skeletons in the closet. You already cannot get rid of them, but you could organize your skeletons, and that's why you patch it up. You don't fix it, because really, you know, people have crazy expectations in that sense that, you know, you did it. Some people, you know, you actually spend the money, you actually use your credit, and if you misused it, I mean, we have to own it up. All we could do is rearrange it so it doesn't affect you as much, and we try to amend it. But that's all we can really do. And, you know, we're going to be covering that on our next Su Casa, Su Castillo. So go ahead and send me your email questions. I want to hear from you. I want to know, you know, I don't like shallow topics. If you have seen any of my videos, I do want to tell you how things work. I'm into the education portion of it. I'm telling you everything that happens in our transactions so it won't happen to you. And educating, and not paranoia, but just answering your questions before or during the time that you're in the process of selling, buying, purchasing, moving. Because, you know, most people think that real estate is not for them, but real estate is for you. If you're going to live in this earth, you're going to have to live somewhere. Either you rent or you buy, you're going to have to live somewhere. So real estate is for you. So I suggest that, you know, don't neglect that part of your life, because it is a big part of your life. Thank you so much for staying tuned with us in Su Casa, Su Castillo Live. Our next show, we have a show in Spanish as well. You could join us para el próximo programa de Su Casa, Su Castillo en vivo, donde usted puede hacer todas sus preguntas y mandarnos su correspondencia electrónica. Queremos oír de usted y saber cuáles son sus preguntas para poder contestárselas y poder conversar con ustedes un poco más y conocerlo. Gracias, and thank you very much. Thank all of you for watching. Have a great day.